Picture this. You're sitting in a classroom. The clock ticks. The teacher says, sit down, memorize, don't question. And without realizing it, the system isn't teaching you how to think. It's teaching you how to obey. That's the chunked down detail. Being told what to do, what to think, how to fit in. Now chunk up, see the bigger picture. Imagine a whole society where billions of people have been trained like that. What does the world look like? You already see it, broken spirits, people afraid to stand out. Living small lives in cages they don't even notice. Then let's chunk up even higher, to the consequences of not breaking free. You get generations repeating the same cycle. Debt, exhaustion, medicated despair, scrolling endlessly just to feel a flicker of life. The tribe claps when you conform and punishes when you rebel. And that's how the control grid stays intact. Quiet slaves congratulating each other for their chains. But chunk down into the science for a moment. The brain works by pattern recognition. If you never disrupt the pattern, it never changes. Ericksonian hypnosis, NLP, they work by introducing confusion just enough to open a window. That's when the unconscious is willing to rewire. You already do this when you laugh, when you daydream, when you snap out of it. The trance of everyday life breaks and something new slips in. You've already broken rules before. As a kid, you learned to walk by falling, breaking the rule of gravity over and over until balance appeared. You learned to speak by making nonsense sounds until one's landed. You already know how to defy conditioning. You've done it since birth. You can do it again right now. By noticing the fear of standing out, it's the exact doorway into freedom. That's the initiation tax. Fear is just the nervous system's alarm when you step outside the script. The consequences of acting. You build new neural patterns, new habits, new identity. Confidence becomes not a trait, but a skill. Like math or music, you stand taller, you earn respect. You attract allies who also broke free. You begin building systems that actually serve life instead of draining it. The consequences of not acting. Another year gone. Another year traded to fear. Another year of playing small so someone else can stay comfortable. And then regret. That silent scream at the end of life. Shit. I never lived my own script. Now, let me give you the installation. As you hear these words, notice how your unconscious begins to sort them, file them, replay them. Because your mind, it's already done this before, rebelled, experimented, questioned. And every time you did, life expanded. So right now, as you imagine the future, your future, you can already feel the difference between the tight cage of compliance and the wild air of freedom. One patch shrinks, the other expands. One steals a breath, the other gives it back. And as your unconscious chooses, it begins rewiring now, installing resilience, courage, creativity, not as effort, but as natural as breathing. Because you were born for more than obedience. You were born for coherence. Stop waiting for permission. No one's coming to rescue you. If you don't fucking claim your own mind, someone else will lease it to advertise soda, politics or fear. Schools trained you to beg for approval. Well, fuck that. Question everything. Build something. Scare people with how alive you are. That's the karma of this age. Those who stay small get crushed by systems collapsing. Those who rise become the architects of the next. So the command is simple. Stand up, shake the cage, make waves. Because the future either belongs to obedient workers or to you.